Guys, I'm sitting here just remembering things from the past. And back when I used to ride my dirt bikes, there was a guy, he even ended up working for me for a short time. And, but we met each other out riding dirt bikes. Now, I was about 10 years older than him, but he rode a KZ 250 dirt bike. And I started on an RM 250, and then I built a CR 250 and I rode that. But this guy, from the moment I run into him and the group of guys he was running with, he was one that was about, I always just say the craziest, because he just ran wide open on the back tire all the time. That was just the way it was. His name was Shane out in Arizona. And all the time, that Kawasaki, the front tire probably didn't get 20 miles a year on it, because it wasn't on the ground but starting and stopping. And I used to just get a kick out of it. Going through the whoops, it was up there, going in, jumping over stuff, going off stuff, whatever. It was, and I always thought to myself, man, he rides like he was just, that bike was attached to him at birth, But I'm in my late 30s by this time, and I'm about at the edge of and at the time that I gave up the dirt bikes and went to pickup trucks. But I was like, man, why don't you get into racing and stuff? Because we saw him. There was a couple of guys that were out where we rode that people claimed they were racers, and he would eat them up. He would eat them up out there. And I was like, why don't you try to race or something? So he got to looking around, and he was like, hey, I found this place over here where these guys, these professional riders go over here and ride around stuff, and they can be teams up there that see you and bring you on the team. I was like, well, I ain't going to run any. I said, but if you want to, I'll go up there with you and watch and stuff for sure. So we went up there, and he unloaded his KZ 250 off of it, off his trailer, or no, out of his truck, and he got out there and he got permission to get on the track with these. These guys weren't even full pros; they were semi-pros, all right, that were out on this dirt track, and I see him. He's got everything on. And he gets on his bike and he goes out to where you can enter the track. And I see him take off. He waited for a clearing and he takes off. And it's not that big of a track. And I hear come these guys and they're going around and stuff and come back. And I'm still waiting for him to come back around. He ain't come back around. I was like, what the heck? Here come this group again. These are the guys he took off behind. I still ain't seen him. He come riding up the other side, man. He got put in one of them berms. He was ahead of a few of them or behind. I don't know what. But he said he got up in one of them berms, and the whole bunch of them that was coming through there, they were using him as the berm. They was coming off of him into that turn, gassing on it, folks. I mean, if you have never rode a dirt bike, you gas on it coming out of that curve, And he said, that's what they did to me. And I was like, are you going to get back out there? He said, heck no, them guys are crazy. And I was like, well, that broke me from ever thinking. I thought he was good. I wasn't riding with anybody any good. That's a fact. God loves you guys. This is just one of my stories, folks. It's just one of my stories that people claim I lie about. But God loves you. I love you. And Jesus couldn't show you any more love. Just seek Jesus. That's all that matters. Love you guys.